Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So after a long wait, we finally have Vivaldi version 7.6 that has rolled out earlier today. And I was expecting it to roll out maybe on Monday, Tuesday, but Thursday it was, but nonetheless has finally arrived. And with version 7.6, Vivaldi says you can customize everything and rule your tabs. That's basically the slogan for this release. Now, to double check you have the update on Windows, as always, you'd head to your main menu, help, check for updates. And if we head to the About Version page, here we go, 7.6.3797.52 is the new browser version in build after the update has been applied. And the Chromium platform is now sitting on the latest version 140, and that will also include all the bug fixes and security fixes that have rolled out over the last couple of days for the Chromium open source project, which the browser is based on. Now, just to go through a couple of the key highlights for the purpose of this video, because there is quite a bit going on, as always, with the Vivaldi updates. And the first is you can now select what tools appear on the tab bar. And how you would do this, Vivaldi says, is you would just simply click on any of the tab bar buttons, right click on them, and here you'll see Customize Toolbar. So basically, if you click on that, you'll see tab bar, and you can select which tools appear in the tab bar. So you can create a leaner look, or you can add as many toggles to the tab bar as you wish, and to the address bar and the status bar and so on, so you get the general idea. Now, something else is if we right click, you will see tab bar position. So you can keep the tab bar at the top, which is default. You can move it to the right. You can move it to the bottom. You can move it to the left. And you can pop it back to the top. So lots of customization and even more customization rolling out with version 7.6. And then up next, you may have noticed, we have a new tab button here to the top right, which is the upside down chevron, which is very similar to what we get in other browsers, especially Chromium-based web browsers. So it opens a drop-down menu, as you can see, where you can check out all your tabs. So you can see open tabs, duplicate tabs, recently closed tabs. And the good news with this is if you don't want it, you can just right-click and remove from toolbar, or you can customize toolbar and you can add it, remove it, and so on. So lots of customization options taking place with version 7.6. So those are basically the two highlights, with Vivaldi saying, although the tab bar and tab button are the headliners, there is plenty more in this release, and there definitely is. Lots taking place under the hood. The changelog is massive, but I'm just focusing on the key highlights. So over and above those first two new features, version 7.6, according to Vivaldi, has received cleaner context menus. So if we just open up some of those context menu, they have cleaned that up a bit, which I think is nice. And a smarter address bar, where you can now type keywords like at tabs, at bookmarks, and at history. So as an example, if I type in at, you can see at history, at bookmarks, at tabs, and so on. So if we just click on one of those, and then you can just quickly search your bookmarks as an example. And just to mention a couple, there are also updates to the built-in ad blocker in Vivaldi, with Vivaldi saying it now supports pop-up rules, allowing you to close tabs or windows that automatically open without your consent. And with this, Vivaldi says that this feature targets known advertisements while keeping legitimate sites intact, which I think is actually a nice move. And if you are using Vivaldi on Windows, it introduces new swipe gestures for quick navigation back and forward. And another thing taking place under the hood is Vivaldi has made the browser wake up sleeping tabs much faster. if tabs are put to sleep. And just to close off this video, Vivaldi says, and I'm quoting, "Every Vivaldi release builds on the same idea. The browser should work for you, not the other way around." And I do agree with that. So version 7.6 is now available if you do find yourself using Vivaldi browser. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.